Three different things get called the fee. Only one of them is one. Ask what a trade costs, and you will be shown a fee schedule. That schedule is accurate, and it is also the smallest part of the answer. Two of the three things taking money out of your position never appear on it for the same reason. Neither of them goes to the exchange at all. I'm Rachel from ChainSense. In the next 4 minutes, what you actually pay, where each part of it lands, and which one carries on charging you long after the trade is finished. Start with the two words on every fee page, because almost everyone reads them as a status. They are not a status. You do not qualify for maker. Maker and taker describe what your order did to the book, and nothing else. If your order rested there and somebody else came and took it, you were the maker. If your order arrived and took something already resting, you were the taker. Same account, same person, same afternoon. Different orders, different side of the line, which follows directly from the first episode in this series. A limit order that sits in the book is the depth. A market order is what walks through it. The words are simply the two ends of that sentence with a charge attached. Now, the one that is not on any schedule anywhere. The spread is the distance between the best price anyone will buy at and the best price anyone will sell at. That gap is always there, and you cross it every time you transact. But nobody bills you for it. Nothing appears on a statement, no line item exists, and no venue collects it. You simply bought at one end of the gap, and if you turned round immediately, you could only sell at the other. And that is exactly why it gets forgotten. A cost that never appears anywhere is a cost most people never subtract. On a thin book, it can quietly be larger than the number they were watching. We established 2 episodes ago that funding is zero-sum and that the venue takes no cut of it. I am not going to re-argue that. What matters today is what it means for the word. A fee is something a venue charges you in exchange for a service. Funding is not charged by the venue and is not kept by it. So calling it a fee puts it in the wrong column entirely. And the column is not cosmetic because the column decides how you think about the thing. A fee is a cost of transacting. Funding is a cost of holding. Those are different kinds of cost with different shapes, and the word fee quietly hides the difference. So line them up and follow the money, because this is where it gets slightly surprising. Maker and taker charges go to the venue. That one is a fee in the ordinary sense of the word. The spread goes to whoever was resting on the other side of your order. That is another trader, not the exchange. And funding goes to the other side of the market. Also another trader, also not the exchange. 3 things routinely called the fee. Exactly one of them is money the exchange receives. The other 2 move sideways, to people you will never meet and cannot identify, and neither of them will ever show up on a fee schedule, because a fee schedule is a list of what the venue charges. One last distinction, and it is a difference in kind rather than in size. Maker and taker charges happen per transaction. So does the spread. You pay them once on the way in and once on the way out, and then they are finished with you. Funding does not work like that. It is debited at every interval, for as long as the position is open, and it accumulates. Nothing has to happen for it to keep going. The market does not need to move. Which means an open position carries 2 entirely different cost structures at the same time. One is the cost of getting in and out. The other is the cost of still being there. The second one is not necessarily large. It is simply the one that does not stop. 3 charges, 3 destinations, and only one of them going where you assumed. Maker and taker aren't tiers. They're what your order did. Subscribe to ChainSense. I'm Rachel. See you in the next one.